Alrighty, guys, welcome to another London session live stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's get started, guys. This right to action here. So GP here. We'll look at the tap over here on the 30-minute time frame. We can see there's rejection of the 30-minute EMA and the 1 hour as well. So we could see that this range is valid. The reason why there's a setup over here, guys, for the mentorship members, I did send this in and we captured this full move here. And it was a clean move. In fact, even the wick over here, it actually was tapped. We were tapped in at this point. Actually, should have been right here. Yeah, on this candle right here. So yeah, this was a clean move, and really nice profit here, 1.5% for me personally on this setup. It was a clean setup. Nonetheless. We're looking at this range right here. It is kind of ranging at this level here. Let me remove this. This is from yesterday. Alrighty, so this is what we're looking at. We do have multiple taps on both ends of this range, and every 1 hour candle has, since this candle yesterday, has respected this area right here, right? Could I shift it slightly here? Potentially, yes. On the bottom end, could I move it a little bit over here? On the 1 hour, you can see, yes, it is respecting that. Now, there's a 1 hour EMA down here. I don't know if it'll get down there, so that's why I'm not ready to, put the buys in here yet. But I believe if we can put it above a certain level here, let me just double check. And USD CAD here, there's a small level right here. There's a 4 hour EMA above, but let's take a look on the lower time frames here. There's non-wick candle above here, but it could push down here, as GJ could push up here to tap the 15-minute EMA and then dump down as well. But it was a clean move here earlier, and we're gonna just slow it down here to see now, does it go after the 1 hour EMA down here before reversing? It is pushing, but USD CAD is also pushing here. Let's see if it rejects this level here before reversing. If not, we could see it come down further. Let's see the 1 hour EMA, 2 hour. So, yeah, the EMAs all are above for USD CAD. So, yeah, GJ could be dumping down to the 1 hour potentially, and you can see even from yesterday, you can see that it could come down, as there was a non-wick candle, this one right here, which again shot up from here. Let's see. Can I put a safe buy stop above this level? Alrighty. All right. For all the mention members, can you guys hear me now? Just want to confirm. Just make sure. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, so we're taking a look at the setup here. Again, the 1 hour, it did tap the 30-minute, but we did have some closes below that 30-minute EMA, right? So that's why this is inconsistent right now to jump into the buys right away, right? We could see GJ dump down to the 1 hour EMA, as we can see that this full candle has not been, the price does not come back down to fill that off. Of course, it's a Friday today, but the certainty of this coming back up with the 30-minute closes below. So we had two closes below with the engulfing ends of the candles below the EMA, right? So there's a little bit of uncertainty here. I mean, we do have London opening right now. Do we have anything critical today? I mean, there's Euro news at 4 a.m. Eastern time, so another hour from now. But is that critical? We're going to have to see. I would like for candle to close above the EMA here, but it's going to be a little late to capture the full move. There's a non-wick candle above here, which is what EMA resides there. No EMA. So yeah, this current candle right here is a non-wick candle. USD CAD is also respecting this level as well. So it's okay. So you know what? Let's do this to to be very safe on a Friday here, because it's not that clear here. As the 30-minute closes were not, although it's rejecting it now, but the previous 30-minute candles were not that strong. To hold the EMA as the engulfing ends close below the EMA, and that's the uncertainty here, right? We do have London opening. I mean, still didn't do much, and I'm just taking a look how it moves here. Maybe waiting for the new 50-minute candle, but it does not seem as strong right now. Let's say USD CAD. So you can see it's also at a level here, which it can reject. There's a non-wick candle above, right? The previous 5 or 50-minute candle has no top wick. Here comes GJ, but no bottom wick here. No bottom wick, rejecting the 5-minute EMA. And then the 50-minute EMA is right there. So does it come and tap that and come back down again? It is in this range. Now this is a range that I could look at, but is it of decent size? Right, so let's take a look here. Could I even put it right here? Or should I put it right here? I think right here. So we could get a tap of that area here. But again, I'm still not convinced that the buys are ready yet, unless we get a strong candle. But I just want to be careful here because it is London opening. We could get a pickup of volume maybe in the next 50-minute candle. And the 30-minute closes below that EMA. Those weren't that convincing. Now it could come and tap. Again, there's no bottom wick on the current candle, so it could come and tap the 50-minute EMA there and reverse from there. Let me take a look if this is a valid range. 17, 18 pips. Let me see. Again, I'm not that confident with this setup, guys. This is a non-wick candle. Although the sells now, if this jumps up here, there's a non-wick candle over here. If it can fill that right here, right at this level, let me put a horizontal ray there, so just so we can see it from on this side too. Yeah, there's a non-wick candle above here, which is above that 50-minute EMA. If it could push up strong here and get to this level, I maybe I may look for sells below this level right here, maybe down here, and to the downside here. So let's see if that is applicable here. And for USD CAD, I could look for maybe a low push up down here before looking for the buys above this level. So I think that's something I'll be interested in. But let me see if it does push above that. Okay, here we go. So let me look at this range for USD CAD. Hopefully this is a decent size. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Okay. Yep, as USD CAD will come up here, I'm looking for the buy stops for, as GJ will push up here. Nice push from GJ, guys. Look at that. If USD CAD can push down a little further, I'll be interested in the buys here above this level right here. And let's keep it a comfortable 16 pips here. Actually, we can keep it at 15 as well. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent size. So again, I may just look for one setup here, guys. GJ, again, I'm not that convinced yet. Although if it does reach this level here, I may look for the sells at that level. So we'll see how that goes. Still need another push from USD CAD to the downside here, so I can shift the buy stops a little bit. But let's see how far we are, where price is below. So that's not a bad area for a buy stop either. So let's fix this. Let me just wait here for a second, guys. I just want to see if GJ can reach this level here. And right here. Okay, 136. Okay, right there. No, I'm not ready for this yet, guys. Again, GJ has no bottom wick either for the 5-minute candle, which it could reject as it's still 1 minute to go. And again, I'm still looking for a USD CAD to push down a little further before taking this, because I don't believe GJ has pushed up fully yet before dumping down. Here comes USD CAD, new 5-minute candle. New 5-minute candle. Nice push from GJ. Okay. Okay, let's go. So let me get this ready, guys. I just want to make sure if it does dump down further, I can adjust my sell stops and not have to change again. So that's what I'm waiting for here. But I'm not ready for these buys yet, guys. Still feel there's going to be a jump here. Nice push from GJ here. Nice push. Again, 50-minute EMA is very close there. Looking for USD CAD to come even below this previous wick here. Nice push from GJ. Nice push. Okay. Again, still looking for that push down from USD CAD before the reversal here. But again, I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet. GJ. Okay, there you go. So GJ could push up all the way up to this non-wick candle here, guys. And I'll look for the sells. Wow, look at GJ. Wow. Look at that push. Look at that push, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So now I'll be looking for the sells. Let me move this out of the way. Let me get this out of the way as well. So I could look for sells below this level if it does reach above here. Okay, and USD CAD again still need a stronger push below here so I can look for the reversals. Nope. USD CAD is pushing up. Not ready yet. Again, GD has a little bit more of a push here. Can it do it? Look at that. Nope. Not ready for USD CAD yet. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Look at USD CAD there. Okay. Now they're both pushing up here. Look at this. No, I'm not ready for this buy stop. These buy stops to be entered yet. I mean, it's already past the entry point. GD can still reach above here, and I'm thinking to sell from when it dumps from that level here. It's going to do a non-wick candle fill here. Look at that. Okay. Man, USD CAD is still pushing up here. Look at that. GJ as well. Let's see. I don't think we missed this move yet, but GJ, wow, look at this push. Wow. All right, so 22 pips on each side, guys. I mean, GJ could push it all the way up here too, guys. But I gotta be careful here. Yeah, I don't like how USD CAD keeps pushing up as well. Hold on. Wow, look at that push. Look at that push. And again, there's no bottom wick on the previous 5-minute candle, but look how it filled up this non-candle wick. I still think we can do the sell here. All right, you know what? Let me get this ready then. Wow, look at that push. Wow. Again, I'm not ready yet for this GJ sell yet, guys. 187, 140. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, not convinced fully about USD CAD here. All right, guys. You know what? I'm gonna enter GJ here. I'm gonna enter this. Again, it's the end of the week. If you guys feel like you don't want to risk 1%, if that's what you've been doing normally, you want to risk less, 0.5%. I'm gonna risk less than 1% here because again I caught this full move here, which was again a beautiful setup here. So I'm gonna risk less here, but nonetheless, if you guys are willing to risk the full 1%, you guys can. That's up to you guys, but I'm gonna keep it safe for a Friday here. Getting not convinced with USD CAD yet, so that means that GJ can still be pushing up here as USD CAD makes a push down. So GJ may just push all the way up here. We'll have to see. Okay. Wow, look at that push. That's a beautiful push. Again, GJ could reach the top end of this range that was what we looked at earlier in the mentorship group. And even these buys were talked about here as well, which price did reach. And then the sells here as well. So beautiful moves. And now look at the full return here. On the one hour, you can see it can come all the way up here again. But nonetheless, I'm still looking for the sells here. Can I adjust them here? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. $400. You know what? Let's keep it even here. 400 here. So guys, I'm adjusting the sell stops here at 400, and then this is going to be 620. So 4 pips difference here, along with this as well, which would be 180. All right. And yes, good morning for all those joining. Good morning. Wow, GJ is still pumping here. Wow, look at USD CAD. Missed this move as well. I was about to set this, but did not have enough here. It's okay. But I mean, both pairs are pumping here. So the close call here. Again, I was more interested in GJ to see what it can do, and it just continues to pump here. Wow, look at that. Okay, so it seems like GJ will reach that top end here. So without us being tapped in here. So let's see if this full move is missed, and then USD CAD is also going the same direction. So we got some again, what I was mentioning to you guys was maybe not in the first 15 minutes we'll get a pump, right? Or we'll get some volume kicking in from London opening. But in the second 15-minute candle, and look, exactly that's what's happening here. Look at you just right after. 5 minutes prior to the 15-minute candle, and then now continuing with the new 15-minute candle, it just continues here. Look at this. Now, I mean, the price is about 10 to 11 pips above the sell stops here. And again, it's too close to the top end over here. Looking at the left here, it can certainly reach up there before the hour closes. Now, if it does not, this will dump down pretty strongly. And now USD CAD is coming down. So both pairs are now coming down here. Okay. So my sell stops are still active here. They're still active. However, again, both pairs are dumping again. Okay, yeah, maybe GJ will reach to the top end here, guys. And what that means is then I gotta be really careful now with GJ setups, is because it has completed the full move on this range, right? We caught the move up, it came up here, down here, caught, or mentioned the trade ID here. Some members caught that in the mentorship group, and then this full move was mentioned in the mentorship group, and we caught this, or at least some of us, and now this full move back up here. So look at the beautiful, respect of the range. If you look at it here, beautiful respect of the range. And yeah, that would pretty much complete the range. And at that point, we could see a breakout of this range. To the left here, you can see it can reach higher here. And again, that's not what I'm willing to trade, especially not on a Friday. For USD CAD though, yes, it's coming back down, so we could capture this move here. So I'll be looking just for maybe settling with USD CAD here. As the reversal on GJ, it again is possible, but just because it's already reached this level now 1, 2, 3, 4 times here, I'm gonna be very careful with GJ now. Here comes USD CAD, guys. I'm gonna set this just in case this does come back down, which again I wasn't sure that it has fully flown up, but the way it jumped up here, it kind of maybe think that it did, we did miss the move, but nonetheless, both pairs were jumping up at the same time. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the buy sell stops here from GJ. So I'm going to remove the sell stops. Not trying to over risk GJ on a Friday here. So again, we had the small range, which again we were not able to capture because it just continued to pump, which is fine. The reversals here, again, they could be valid here, but because it has reached this level here 4 times now, the top end, and you can look at the left here, that there is room for it to continue up. I'm not willing to enter that, but USD CAD is something I'm very interested in. And let's take a look here. So 136,780. Should be 15 pips. So 780, and then this nice push from, look at that drop from USD CAD, guys. Look at that. You know, I wasn't certain, but I had doubts about the USD CAD fly up here because GJ was also pushing up here, and now GJ could move up strongly here and break this previous level right here, right? Break this previous level and then continue jumping up here to this larger range over here. All right, so again, it could reverse here, but guys, it's not worth it on, especially on a Friday here. And you know, there's been 4 touches on top end of the range here. I'm not convinced again, but USD CAD, if it dumps down here, guys, okay, this is going to be something that I do enter. See, 15 pips, 137.80. Okay, USD CAD is dropping here a little bit more, and then you know, if it breaks the previous low here, I'll be okay to take an entry there. No, it did not break that low, and still feel USD CAD has a little bit more of a drop here. There you go. Let's go a little bit more. GJ now is dropping again. It could respect the range, but it's a little too risky for me to enter. Explained why. There's 4 taps on the top end. We already had 3 touches down here. It broke this range right here. And on the higher time frames, you can see that it can still create a higher wick and continue to move up as well. So not willing to take that risk. USD CAD is one that I'm willing to take a setup here. Just have to be patient with the setup now. Okay. Okay, so just a little bit more of a push here. Again, if it can make a stronger push down here and breaking the previous low here, I may slightly adjust the buy stops, but I still believe this is a decent buy stop for where price is at right now and for the range as well. Now, if USD CAD pushes all the way back up here, then this move would be missed for me personally, as I'm not ready to enter that yet. GJ now still, you can see now, it's reached this level now 4 times. It's definitely going to, do some movement above here before potentially coming back down. But it's just too risky now at this point. Okay, here comes USD CAD. GJ still pushing above. Okay, just need a stronger push below this area right here. Come on, USD CAD, let's go. Let's do it. Look at GJ here, still pushing up. So we did get some pickup of a volume with London opening here. And we're approaching, in 2 minutes, we're approaching a new 30-minute candle and a new 15-minute candle. So now, that's a good area right here for price, to dump down, and we could get a new 30-minute candle to dump down the price further, for us to maybe potentially enter these buy stops, right? So I'm looking at the next 30-minute candle before I enter now, as it could push down further, and I don't want to be tapped in early on this, right? So we got a minute left. Could push down below this level, which I do expect it to come down to. Earlier it pushed all the way up here, and I thought maybe the move was missed. It went up almost 8 pips. Yeah. Wow. And it came right back down. And I'm looking for a push below this level, either now or with the next, with the new 30-minute candle, which is in less than 30 seconds here. And let it push down here. We have some previous lows here. There's a non-wick candle down here as well, over here. And so if it does come down, it can move down strongly. If it does come down below this wick, I'll adjust the buy stops, slightly lowered, so we get a better area for the buy stop if price does reverse and come right back up. And here's a new 30-minute and 15-minute candle here. So I'm looking for another stronger wick, or a bearish wick, and then the potential reversal. At that point, we'll have the buy stops already set. Okay. Again, we're keeping it very calculated, playing very safe here, trading very safely, having all the safety measures in place before we consider taking it, right? So even if like this, let's say this move was missed here and it continued up, it's okay. No FOMO, no pressure, no hard feelings. We follow our game plan, right? Because I mentioned to you guys over and over that I've seen, and attempted taking these early entries early on before, I really stabilize my system and strategy. I've taken these setups early and I've always, it's always crushed me, right? Or majority of the time it's crushed me. Yes, I've been lucky sometimes. I'm going to say lucky because, again, I know that, certainly there's going to be a stronger move against the grain before it finally respects the range, especially when it's at a later point in the range, right? So the range was formed 1 and 1, 2, slight small range here, then over here, two touches here, third touch here. So certainly I will be recognizing that there's going to be at least a stronger push against the intended direction that I would like the price to move to before getting that. So even this whole move, you can see it was a fake out technically, and now we're getting that move pushing down, and then I'll patiently wait for that, and then it can return, right? That's not always the case. There's different considerations that you have to make, case by case, setup by setup, pair by pair, and the session by session, right? So again, that does take experience and time, and once you build that experience and knowledge and chart experience, by following the pair over and over again over the course of months, years, you'll be able to recognize, when you feel the buy stops or sell stops will be ready, in accordance with the system. Again, GDA still nothing here, but again, I'm not looking for GDA setups anymore, guys, for the day. I think we had enough, our fair share. Mentioned this trade idea after the YouTube stream, only for the mentorship members. Some of you guys caught this. Then gave this setup out earlier in the mentorship group, which is a clean move, and I mentioned it, in the group, and followed this, step by step, clean move again, and now this move was clean as well, but again, didn't want to take the chance, and take a third attempt at this. It is Friday. And USD CAD is the one that I'm really interested in to see if we can capture a move. But nonetheless, I need a break below these levels here for me to consider this. And until then, I won't consider it. And let's see. And hi, how are you? I'm good. Hope everyone is well. Hope you're well. It is a Friday. Can keep it easy here. It's been a great week once again on the streams here. And, let's keep that record going. Let's keep those percentage gains, and not risk, too much on a Friday. I'm going 0.5% now for this setup here. If, again, it does make its way down, so I can enter the buy stops for USD CAD. If it does not, this will be a shorter stream today on YouTube, and we'll go from there. Right, gonna keep it easy on a Friday here. There was a lot of slower movement due to the holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, and we may still see some slower movement today. We do have medium impact news coming up at 4 a.m. Eastern time, so less than 25 minutes, 26 minutes. We'll see if that has any impact. And then we do have the flash PMI at 9:45 a.m. Eastern time for USD, but that's long after the stream here. And look at GJ, guys. As I mentioned, it was going to reach these levels here, break this level here, and this would be more appropriate level now, as you can see on the larger time frame. All right, and on this end here, you can see that this would be a better indication of a range here. Nonetheless, yeah, we could see a breakout here, guys, and it could continue up for some time here. And USD CAD is still jumping up here, but nonetheless, it's not ready. The move is not ready here. Still watching this. And again, GJ could reach these levels up here as well before reaching these levels here, right? So we'll see. No top wick on the current candle. Current candle. We could see a push above. And USD CAD, I'm still looking for a strong push below before considering these buys. Again, I did mention yesterday, I personally am up just from the YouTube streams, up 4%. But because now I'm delivering more setups now for the membership members, already up 5.5%, guys. So if I win this one, I'll be up 6%. If this, of course, does formalize, I'll be up 6% for the week safely, and without taking too much added risk or any added risk. All safety measures in place, and it's been a great week. All right, so again, still waiting for USD CAD here to dump down. I'm still looking for this move. It should break this low here for me to consider these buy stops. If it does break this level here, we do have a non-wick candle down here, which I'll just mark that as well here, just so we know, right? If it breaks this level here, it can certainly reach this level here, and then I can consider the buy stops maybe at a lower level somewhere over here, right? So if it does reverse, comes back in this range, our target won't be too high, and yeah, so that'll be it. But right now, technically, I'm still looking for a break below here. If it does not reach this non-wick candle, it's fine. But if it breaks this level here, I can still consider the buy stops here, which will be about 4 pips of distance. So it's completely fine, even if it does not reach this level here, right? Because for me, it's break of this low for me to consider, because again, you can still see that it's caught up in this consolidation zone right here. It's not bad, almost 10 pips, 9.5 pips here. Alrighty. Just pushing up as expected. Again, I see it even coming up to these levels here, and then eventually this level up here. And look at that 1 hour candle. Wow. That's a London opening candle here. So that candle itself is 45 pips almost. Wow. Still going. And it is expected to continue to go up. Wow, what a move right there. Okay, look at that push. Well, as expected, guys. And USD CAD is still pushing up. I mean, we could have came down here, pushed below here, and we would have caught this in and been tapped in, and it could have continued all the way up here, but still taking his time here. GJ is pushing up strong. Okay, here is making another bearish attempt. USD CAD is. Let's see. Does it give us that full push here? You know, for me to be confident to enter the buy stops here. Nonetheless, GJ, I still feel this has this can go a long ways here. Now, would I consider these sell stops below here? I don't feel confident about GJ at all, guys. I don't feel confident. I feel like the breakout is happening here, and just not willing to risk it. But wow, what a move here! Beautiful moves here all the way through, guys. Look at this. Caught this move, and this move unfortunately was not caught. As I still felt that maybe it'll come down to the 1 hour EMA down here with another stronger wick before moving up. But look at that 1 hour candle. Wow. Once it did reach above this level, guys, and it was going to reach the top end of the range, it was no doubt that this is going to fly above. And again, the next level you guys can see on the left here is this level right here. 187,980, maybe up to 188. Because GJ has been on that bullish pressure. USD CAD is what the move that I'm trying to capture here. Is attempting to come down, but it's still ranging in this level here. Let's see. But wow, GJ, beautiful push here, guys. Look at that. Beautiful push. Okay. Again, it's not that GJ won't retrace here, guys. We can even see GJ ranging in this level here. So what I could even consider, if I wanted to consider something out of GJ here for today would be, so let's say it pushes up a little bit, a few more pips here, and then this is a 20 pip range here, which could be the case if it does retrace from here. And what I would look at is as this as the baseline for the bottom end of the range and a smaller range being in play right here. But this is way too early. Like I'm just mentioning it to you guys just on a visual basis here of what it could happen. And then it could continue breaking out to the top side. But we could see a range in this level right here before it breaking up. But nonetheless, with London opening volume here, wow, look at that move. Look at that 1 hour candle, guys. Look at that. So overall, I mean, this came down slightly, and then from there, look at this. 55 pips and still counting. There's still 17 minutes to go for the hour. Here comes USD CAD, guys. Let's go. Come on now. Let's get this move now. Let's go. Okay, nice push. Come on, I need a break below that level. I need a break below this level. Even with some pressure, we can get it below here. Let's go. $3,500 win. What does that mean? You won 3,500, or you made that much profit from what setup here? Okay, just need a slight more push here. You can see a continuously it's rejecting the upside USD CAD, which again is in line with what I felt it will do before reversing fully, and still feel it's going to come down here. And what is or how many pips to the bottom end here is about 3 pips. Now it's about maybe 3.5 pips to the downside here, and we could get that. There's no bottom wick on the current candle, and if it does push below here is when I'll consider the buy stops. So another 3.5, just under 4 pips. Again, here comes GG. I told you guys something here, that it could range above this larger range here, right? And so we could see this full candle pump down here, and as we know it, you guys can see, look at that, nearly 20 pips right here. So, and I had mentioned this way too early before I even got up top here, but that's just because, again, I've seen this move over and over and over again. But I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying that that's something that it could happen. It will range in this level here before breaking out and continuing up here. It is a Friday, guys. Again, I'm not willing to take that risk for today. Again, USD CAD, if it gives in, if it does dump down, there's no bottom wick here, as there's no top wick on GJ. Again, GJ could come all the way up down here, and then potentially coming down here to meet these levels here, potentially buy stops above this level for the continuation up here. Right, that's something I would consider, but not today. And again, I hope you guys are enjoying the streams, guys. There's been a lot of new viewers because I've seen that during the streams, we've been going up in numbers in terms of the subscriptions or subscribers, and so I appreciate everybody joining in. If you guys again are interested in leveling up and taking your trading to the next level, I do have the mentorship special this week and the course special. Again, I don't really promote it much, but because it's at a discount right now, you guys can take advantage, as next week it will go back to regular price and higher prices for the premium membership in the mentorship group. So that's up to you guys. I don't mind, whatever the case may be. We are still going to continue to create a winning culture, but create a culture where we follow the rules strictly, and that's how we're going to level up, and that's how we're going to create wealth, right, to a certain degree, and the power of prop firms and prop firm capital, and even beyond that, can take you long ways. This is more than just charts here, right? This is taking care of your families, taking care of people that you love, friends, etc. There's a lot of power to this once you understand and master these charts to such a degree with a system that has an edge, right? And that's the kind of winning culture we're creating with the mentorship group. The more we scale up, the more private I will be going with the mentorship group, because I really want to work hard and grind out the next 6, 8, 10 months to build enough of a community where where amongst us there will be a high winning rate, and a lot of results, right? So for me to dedicate that time, I will have to invest more time in the mentorship group and with all the members involved within it, right? So that's the goal here. YouTube was just was a platform for me to showcase that there is a system with an edge that works, and works on a daily basis. Can't deny that. There's lots more to come, right? And even the off-stream setups are gonna be very safe setups. So far, they've been right on T. I mean, I've been lucky, I guess, with that. I'm not gonna say I'll be 100% winning every time, But nonetheless, if you play safe, if you have those measures in place, which some systems do lack, is maybe because the system doesn't have the right experience with maybe with the mentor and so forth. You need a lot of experience. You need a lot of losses. You need to discover new things, test out new things, and put everything together to capture the full scope of a working system, right? And I truly believe I developed that, and I believe the streams will help anybody that's new to the system or learning that or trying to understand that. The mentorship and proper guidance will get you to leveling up as well. So again, I appreciate all you guys joining in. I appreciate all the mentorship members. Again, there's lots more to come. And I'm going to be dedicating a lot of time to the group, the mentorship group, over the course of the next month, just on a higher scale. And then as we get things along, everything will be on a regular schedule, right? So beyond the regular schedule right now, I'm going to be putting in more time, but nonetheless, we are going to have a regular schedule for everything. And so from there, we'll see how things go. But you guys will hear a lot about this community. If you guys haven't joined yet, you guys will hear a lot about it in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months, guys. I promise you guys. A lot of results coming out, and I'm excited to see a lot of the members succeed as well. And again, that's my goal, to create as many successful traders as possible that come out of this community, and you guys can prosper individually beyond that, or continue to grow the community with me. Nonetheless, that will be there. Eventually, guys, I will be having other top traders from the community as well joining the streams here on YouTube. Even the Zoom streams alone as well, as we grow the community. So stay tuned for that as well. And again, I'm just excited, and I can't wait to get more traders on board and work with them, and let's level up. All right, USD CAD is still struggling here, but again, we do see that it can make its way down here, which is exactly what I would like. And GJ is still pushing up here as expected here. I don't see GJ in a setup for me personally today. Entering anything today with GJ, but USD CAD is something that I'll still consider. Let's see here. All right, so it's almost there, guys. USD CAD just needs one slight more push down, and I believe I can consider these buy stops. And again, we're going to keep it very safe here. So, we come out with a win, for the week, or for today to close out the week. And for me personally, I'm only risking 0.5% for today, as I already had, the GJ setup down here, which again was not an on-stream setup, called on stream here on YouTube, but nonetheless, it was off stream, and a perfect clean move there. All right, here it is, guys. Let's go. Come on, USD CAD. Let's get that push down, and this will be ready very soon. Let's go. So we're only about maybe a pip, half a pip away. Yep, just under a pip away. Here it comes. Perfect. I do need to, the reason why I still look at GJ is because, again, for directional confluence. I'm not trading GJ. However, I'm still going to use the inverse correlation to map out, USD CAD and see if there will be a reversal. Now, it doesn't mean that GJ will reverse all the way down here, but it could reverse, to this level right here, right? It could range up above here, as I mentioned earlier. So it could be coming down here as, USD CAD pushes up, reverses here, but I'm only looking at it for purely from a directional confluence perspective here, right, for GJ. So that's why I keep switching back and forth. It does help me a lot. And again, USD CAD is struggling to break this level here, which is understandable, as it is a strong level of support. and which I also where I drew out the bottom end of the range here, which is, you know, from the top end to the bottom end here. Here it comes. Okay, let's go. Nice. Let's go. Beautiful push down. Beautiful push down. Now we have a non-wick candle here. Still gonna wait out. There's 6 minutes left. Sorry, 6 minutes left before the 1 hour you know, candle close, and then new 1 hour candle opening here. Can it come down to this non-wick candle fill here? Can it fill up this non-wick candle here? Right, so there's no bottom wick on this candle down here. Can it come down there or no? All right, guys, I'm gonna enter the setup here. You know what? It's enough of a distance here. I think it's more than what? 4 pips? Yeah, 4.5 pips here. So I'm gonna enter the setup, guys, for USD CAD buy stops. So here it is. And again, we could see GDIP pump up here before the reversal, and USD CAD could reverse here as well. So let's see. Gold analysis. Again, I do not do any other analysis of pairs other than GJ and USD CAD, but there will be a chance for mentorship members starting next week, right? If they have a favorite Forex pair, I will be analyzing, not gold though. Yeah, I will allow the mentorship members to ask or, you know, want to discuss their Forex pair other than if it's other than GJ and USD CAD, and I will share here on YouTube for everybody to see, but that's exclusive to the mentorship members only. Here it is. So USD CAD is coming down here again. For me, that works out better because I can adjust the buy stops here. So it's very, very close. I will most likely adjust it in a second here. All right, here we go. Okay, let's do this. So let's adjust it right here. What would that be right here? Can't even see this here. Okay, you want to do it right at 136,900. Oh, it's pushing down. Let me see GDA here. Okay, yeah. Wow, look at that push. All right, guys, I'm going to do this 136,890. Let's get this. Yeah, it's going to push down here. Okay. So still looking at what? 15 pips. Still looking at 15 pips. Here it is down here. What is this? 136,740 is it? Yeah. So about 4 pips of movement here, of difference, and this should be 40 as well. Perfect. All right, so we got this. It came down to fill up the non-wick candle. Look at that. Perfectly in line, guys. Look at this. Just beautiful here. Beautiful analysis here. Okay, so came right there. And are we going to get a reversal here? As you can see now, GJ pumped up here. Now GJ can still continue up, but nonetheless, within the scope of, let me just move this, with this level right here, right? It can still come back and reverse here, which means, right, this could just be a wick here, which means that USD CAD can reverse here and come back up here. And so everything's working perfectly in line, which is great because, you know, I didn't think we may get, or I didn't think we will get enough volume today, but with London opening, wow, that 1 hour candle, I mean, still going up. Look at USD CAD's 1 hour candle here, the London opening candle here. Look at that. Wow. There's no news, but on near 60 pips right here, no news, just the power of a, you know, large session opening here, which again, I don't mind. Wow, look at that push. Now, the only thing is now if USD CAD does not come back in that range, USD CAD can push down from here, right? Which I was intending on seeing if USD CAD can tap the 4-hour EMA above there, but if it does not come back, then we won't be tapped in, and yeah, so that's that. Gold is range time. No, that's perfectly fine. I don't trade gold on the small ranges. I know what it has done to me on the small ranges, trading that. So I don't bother with that. But nonetheless, again, for members that do have other Forex pairs, next week will be the time for you guys to ask. Unless you guys again have GJ only USD CAD as your only two pairs, or you guys moved on to, just these two pairs, from the streams and whatnot. That's perfectly fine. But if you guys have, again, mentorship members only, from next week we will be analyzing that. If you guys would like any other Forex pair analyzed, beyond GJ and USD CAD, just Forex pairs. So wow, look at that push. Okay, again, understood. It wasn't gonna just come back and just tap in and continue up, but it could tap in. Now I do feel that I've moved down the buy stops in a comfortable manner here. About 3 pips away. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. So are you in the trade? I am not in the trade, but I've entered the buy stops, waiting to be tapped in. So yes, the buy stops have been entered, waiting to be tapped in. Again, you can see now GJ is a new 1 hour candle here. So it could come back down here slightly at this level. And 25. Wow, beautiful. So it can come down 25 pips as USD CAD can push up maybe 10, 15, 20 pips. Yeah, so I could see GJ coming all the way down here, even to the 5-minute EMA here. Again, all expected, guys. I love reading the charts like this. It makes so much sense to me. I could be trading range all day, guys, back to back to back to back, which I used to do, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I could get trapped somewhere from a wick or from a fake out, and a larger time frame candle opening and so forth, news coming in, slight news, some manipulation and so forth. So that's why it's not good to be in the markets forever. But nonetheless, reading charts and understanding what's going on here has become so second nature for me, which again I really, really enjoy. So even if I don't trade this, I can I can analyze the charts for you guys day and night and not mind, because it just has become that enjoyable for me. This is truly this is art, right? This is art for me. Here comes USD CAD. Again, looking for a slight push here. So I do believe we're going to get it back in here. It will tap and potentially reject this 5-minute EMA. However, we'll be in decent amount of pips here, guys, which means that by the time price comes back up here, and if it does, of course, tap us in and comes back up here, at this level, there's no way that I'm going to not have my stops at break even or in slight profit here. And we can get a slight continuation up to a TP, and eventually, if it does carry out above that, no problem. Here comes USD CAD. Again, perfectly filled up the non-candle wick here, or the non-wick candle down here, and look at that. Just, it's working so perfectly, even on a slower day, right? Okay, just waiting for USD CAD to reverse here. GJ again did make a push down here. Again, it could continue down even to the 5-minute EMA, make a wick, and then reverse. And USD CAD, meanwhile, can reach all the way up to this level here, at least to the EMA level, and then potentially reject here. But nonetheless, by that time, I think I will collect enough of profit, or adjust my stops into profit, so it'll be risk-free setup. And if it does not come back down, well, we know that eventually it will, if it breaks above the EMA, then the TP will be hit. Will I let runners run? I'll see if I let runners run up to, all the way to the top end here. And then, of course, we have the 4-hour EMA. Not there anymore. It's slightly down here. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's see. Of course, USD CAD could continue dumping down, which means that these buy stops will be invalidated and removed. But I'm not convinced yet that it will push down from here. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. So 5 minutes into the new 1-hour candle here, and I do believe the reversal will occur somewhere here. If not, this will dump down, which means that I will have to remove the buy stops as the trade will be invalidated. It'll be too much of a distance, and I don't want to keep pushing it down and down and down. As price keeps coming down, it's just not worth it, right? Because now we're looking at, is that correct? Yeah, okay, that we're good. Yeah, so it's not worth it because then we're looking at the overall range, and you can see that it can continue dumping down. It's not worth keep adjusting your buy stops and hoping for a reversal. It's not worth it. It doesn't make sense. It's not following the system on an accurate basis, right? Sometimes we could do that if I still feel it's a fake out, just a wick on a larger time frame. But we also had a break of the 1 hour below that range. And then 2 and 4 hour candles are coming up as well, right? So let's see. Again, not convinced of the complete, bearish push here. Again, GJ could come up here again. You can see, create another wick and then dump down strong. And that whole dump there will allow USD CAD, meanwhile, to push up strong above here. And we can capture the move here. Alrighty. Okay, let's see what it does here. Okay, we'll see GJ as well. And yes, good morning. Good morning. It is a Friday. It is the last trading day of the week. And, we all should be up conservatively for the week. I'm up a conservative 5.5%, from the mentorship, entries and the stream entries. If we just account for the stream alone, the YouTube streams, nearly 4%, which, this would be the last setup here. I'm risking 0.5% here, so I couldn't lose more than 0.5%, and I can't gain more than 0.5%. Although I can gain more than 0.5% if I do let runners run, which if it does reach this level, I'll consider, if it breaks above this EMA, I'll consider letting runners run up to here. So gain slightly above 0.5% on this setup. Nonetheless, if USD CAD does continue pushing down, then there is no point in holding these buy stops for too long, right? Now, it is dumping here. Let's see. It's about 5 pips of a difference now. Okay. So again, the buy stops are entered. We're just waiting for price to reverse here, if it does indeed. And if it does, this could come right back up, guys. And you can see this is the range that I'm looking at right here for it to respect. So the 2-hour candle and the 4-hour candle can still be a wick on the bottom end here and continue right back in this range, right? If they do break out, then you can see that there is a bottom end of a larger range here. And so then these buy stops would be invalidated. So we'll see. Does the 2-hour and 4-hour candle come right back in this range and continue up? We do have, 50 minutes left for the 2 and 4-hour candles to close. So that will be a significant candle to see if, we do. If we do close out in between that, or it does come back in the range. Of course, if it does come near the range here, we'll already be tapped in. But if it does come back in the range, then there is chance that it will continue up. Maybe not all the way, but maybe at least, 30-40% of the way there, which again would give us enough profit to exit. Or eventually, if it does push above that level, then TP would be hit. So again, let's see. We still have 50 minutes to go. It can certainly come right back in. On the 1 hour, you can see it did break below that range. But on the 2 and 4-hour candles, you can see that it can still be a wick and come right back in that range. It's going to be very interesting now. No top wick. No top wick on the current candle for USD CAD. So we could see that reversal, at least temporarily, above this level here. But does it push up strong here? GJ again. I do see it coming back down, tapping this bottom end of the range, or of this range, yeah, and then the top end of the larger range that was traded earlier, as you can see. So let's see if it does, slightly retrace back. It could come to the 5-minute EMA and then move back up. It is about 25, 26 pips as well. Wow. Okay, USD CAD is still pushing down here again. I do want to make one more attempt, guys, to maybe adjust the buy stops here so we can capture something here, because if it does pull back here, it's going to come right back in the range. So let me see, can I attempt one more here, one more setup here, or one more change of a buy stop here? It's about 4 pips still away here. Okay. Okay, 870. Okay. Yeah, let me do this. The last one, guys. If this does not reverse here. Oh, wow. Look at that push. Wow. No, but I do feel it's going to come back. There's no top wick. Let me see the 2 and 4-hour candles here. Yeah, guys. You know what? Let me do this. I'm going to get in this one. 850. Let's do this. Last one, guys. I'm not changing it after this. I'm still keeping it to 15 pips. Wow, look at that push. What's the difference now? About 4 pips? Okay, that's okay. So, guys, yeah, this is it. 700. 850 there. And TP would be, I think, 3,700. Okay. Yeah, here it is, guys. Okay, so there's no top wick of this current candle. Looking for this push up. And now you can see now our area here is not too bad here. Here it comes, guys. USD CAD could get tapped in and can come right back in the range here. Tap the 5-minute EMA and maybe get us a TP. And I don't mind here. And GJ could reverse from here as well. Now, if GJ doesn't reverse here, and USD CAD continues dumping down, then forget about both trades. Although the setup right here, I'm not in. But nonetheless, it's an early formation of a range here. And beautiful push, guys. Let's get USD CAD going. Let's go. Come on, USD CAD. Let's get it. Let's get this. I'm even looking, guys, that I don't need such a large stop loss and for a 1-to-1 for USD CAD. But this push, this drop right here looks nice too. Can't deny it, that it can dump right back down here. and come right down here. Okay, we'll track this, guys. Not setting this up, guys, because again, not going to take that risk, but I'm just going to keep a line here. So let me just see here. Oh, 6 pips. Yeah, so somewhere over here, and it'll be about 22 pips here. Okay, still waiting for USD CAD here, guys. And GJ could dump down here. So this would be the area where I would have considered the sell stops right here. But again, I'm not risking it because GJ is on a bullish push here, bullish momentum. And if USD CAD does not reverse here as well, guys, I'm going to just remove these sell stops as well, or buy stops. Just not pushing up. Although, again, I still feel that the reversals are inevitable here for both pairs. Here comes USD CAD, guys. Here it comes. And yes, hello. Welcome to the London session for Friday here. Trying to get this move here from USD CAD. Moved the buy stops down a few times here to capture this move. Now, if it does fill up the non-wick candle to the left here, we could see that. And on the 2-hour candle, you can see that it could be just a wick. And we still have, 45 minutes to go to close out the 2-hour candle here. And GJ here, look at this. If it does reverse, this can certainly come right back down here, right? So again, I'm not taking this setup here, but showing you guys what I would have taken if I did consider it. 770 right here and right here. Here comes USD CAD up here. Put a sell here. Yeah, so you can see now both pairs still are not rejecting this level here. So since they're not, Vietnam, hello. Okay, nice. I've never really asked, the chat where you guys are from, or which country at least. But if you guys want to mention that, that'll be great to know where all the viewers are coming from. Okay, so let's see you guys again. GJ, I'm not looking for his directional confluence, but if I did have a setup here, I would look for this. It is a Friday here. I've already entered too many GJ setups here, and I feel there's a higher risk now because there's still bullish momentum. And wow, look, USD CAD continues to dump here. It didn't even come back to fill up the non-candle wick. And again, the 2-hour close is coming closer and closer. If the 2-hour closes bearish at this level here, and that's also going to be the 4-hour close, then we could see it just continue dumping down here, right? Okay, California, nice. Bulgaria, okay. Russia, nice. Wow. So Vietnam, we got Cali, Bulgaria, Russia. Nice. I'm from Canada, so I guess that's 5 different countries right there. Finland, nice, another one. Okay, so that's 6 countries. We got any other different countries? Here comes GJ right back here. Let's see. Sri Lanka, nice. Can you help me check the gold price? I cannot, unfortunately. I apologize. I cannot. -20 here in Russia. Wow. You know, we get that in Canada as well, minus 20, minus 30 degrees Celsius here. But yeah, I can imagine. Here comes GJ back down. Oh, wow. USD CAD's about to get tapped in, guys. Here it comes. And GJ's pushing down as well. Let's see. Here comes USD CAD, about to wick fill right here. And you can see the 2 hour still hasn't closed yet. Still some time to go. And here it makes the move. About to be tapped in. Wow. Okay, so we got Sri Lanka here and then Malaysia. Nice. Another country. Denmark. Wow. London, England. Wow. Another one. Wow. So guys, there's about 33 viewers, and we got how many countries is that? So I'm gonna count Canada as well, because that's me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 countries so far. Wow. Ethiopia, 11. That's amazing. Guys, we just got tapped in. I just got tapped in on USD CAD. Here we are. Let's go. Come on, USD CAD. Continue that pressure now. Continue that bullish pressure now. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's see GJ here. GJ still wouldn't have gotten tapped in here technically if this was a setup here. But I'm just looking at it just because that can help me with USD CAD here. Let's see. Okay. So did get tapped in. Just tapped in here. But again, if the 2 hour is just a wick, guys, and it comes right back in that range, if it comes right back in that range, we're going to be enjoying this one. Let's go. Come on, USD CAD, push up. Just tapped it. Just tapped. Came up and filled up the non-wick candle and rejecting from there. But again, it's a decent sized stop loss. The reason why I made sure it's a decent sized stop loss is just because if it does come back, we'll still have some room here, breathing room way below where price has reached already. So it can make an attempt, back in. With the 2 hour candle, you can see it still has time to come all the way back in. This is not only the 2 hour close that's coming up, it's also the 4 hour close, which also can, come right back in that range, right? As you can see on this existing range above here, there has been no 4 hour candle that has closed above or below since 5 a.m. yesterday Eastern time, so almost 24 hours ago. No 4 hour candle had closed above or below this area right here, 20 pip area. And that's pretty slow considering, again, it was a Thursday, but nonetheless it was a holiday. So you can see now it was caught up in this zone. It came and filled the non-wick candle. Does it reverse here or not? We still have a lot of time, guys. 38 minutes to go for the 2 hour and 4 hour candle close, which is, again, very significant because if it does not come back in here, so from here to this range here, it's about 8 or 9 pips, 8.5 pips. So you can still jump up 8 or 9 pips in the next 40 minutes and still, be a valid setup here. But let's see. Again, GJ is still pushing up here. Now, GJ is making me want to take the setup, guys. Okay, we got another India, Scotland. Nice. Guys, I mean, somebody help me count. How many countries is that in the chat here? So I didn't include Canada. I didn't type it in, but Canada is another country. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's correct. 13. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, considering the the amount of members in the chat. Wow. Alrighty. And this GJ trade is really, really pushing me here, guys. and you can see 5-minute is approaching the bottom end of this range as well. You know what, guys, I could risk 0.5% here as well, but I would need to get this ready pretty quickly here. If I cannot, then this trade will be missed, but I can risk another 0.5% here. Let me see here. Let me just look at USD CAD. USD CAD is coming back up. That's perfect. So let's see here. What is this? 770. Okay, here it is. And then we got 22 pips on both sides. Again, trying to rush here. So SL would be 187.990. Here's the SL. So guys, I am setting this GJ setup here. So sells here, and then we got TP here. Which is at, what is this? $550. Okay. 187, 550. Here it is, guys. So we're about, how many pips above? About 7.5 pips. That's perfect. So 7.5 pips above. The price is at above the sell stops. But these are another, again, I'm risking 0.5% here and 0.5% on USD CAD here. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Again, USD CAD did come back up, but then it's coming right back down again. Here comes GJ. Let's see. Here it comes. Again, the 5-minute EMA looks, you know, a very nice target for GJ to reach at least, and then potential reversals from there. But again, I see USD CAD coming back up as well, guys. We still have a lot of time left. It's what, another 33 minutes to go. Again, it could push down, but I feel that 2-hour and 4-hour EMA, or sorry, the 2 and 4-hour candles have not, you know, are not strong enough to push down here. Again, that's just my personal analysis and you know, feel of how price is moving here, and especially with the you know, inverse correlation with GJ here. We could see a strong push down. Again, GJ could come all the way down here and then reverse before the 2 and 4-hour candle openings. But I don't like the USD CAD dump here. Nonetheless, again, is it strong enough? I don't think so. We'll have to find out. And again, one bearish candle from GJ here could tap us in. And I feel this is a really nice entry for GJ, and it's been moving along those lines as well. Equal lows at 136,760. Right here. Okay, 760. Okay. Yeah, it can certainly reach here because it's been ranging here, but because again of the 2-hour and 4-hour close, what I'm looking at is pushing right back in. So not only just, you know, kind of sucking itself back in the range here, but also maybe this current candle can return green as well. We'll see. If we get a lot of buying pressure here, and here comes GJ, guys. Just got tapped in. Just got tapped in on GJ here. Look at that. Look at that. You know, every time I start a conversation in the chat here, both pairs decide to move. Look at this. Here comes GJ now. Just got tapped in here. And let's see. We got a 30-minute and 50-minute candle coming up as well, guys, in less than a minute here. Let's see, nice push from USD CAD. As you can see now, the 2-hour and 4-hour look more convincing that it'll come right back in, right? Come back in the range, but not only just come back in, but maybe push up strong above as well. So the 4-hour candle could actually be a green candle, right, by the end of it. And that's what I was meant. Look at that push. Beautiful push. GJ needs to make the same push now. Let's go. Nice push. Beautiful push in the close for the 30-minute candle here for USD CAD. Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Come on, you need another strong green candle here now. Another strong bullish candle for the 5-minute. Oh, wow. Look at that from USD CAD. Look at that now. And now you can see now the 2 and 4-hour candle just seem very convincing that not only will it close within that range, but it can even return green to the top side here. Look at that. Beautiful push. Continue going. Let's go, USD CAD. Come on. And GJ came back, pulled back here. Again, 22 pips is comfortable here. But nonetheless, I still feel GJ is going to push down here. It's going to push down here. The 5-minute EMA looks very nice of a target here. But again, by that time, we'll already be out the trade. It's a 1-to-1 here. Nice push. Nice push here. Again, the previous 1-hour candle, GJ really pushed up, almost 60 pips. So here we could see some retracement here. But because, we're only looking for a slight, 22 pips here, which again meets the top end or the bottom end of this current range. The top end of the larger range, I think it's a reasonable target with the 5-minute EMA right below it. So if we can steal this trade here, and that's why I kind of entered this one with the 0.5% risk, is because I felt we can steal this trade here. And then after that, beyond this, I wouldn't really, want to enter any other setups here. Now USD CAD is coming right back down again. Not good. Not good. Again, those lows that, were mentioned in the chat, yes, those could be targeted here below this previous low here of the current zone it's in. Also now GJ is pushing up as well. So it just tapped us in and reversed. Still a lot of time, guys, left. Still 29 minutes to go. A lot of action could occur here with both pairs. And let's see how GJ reacts here. Again, if GJ does make a push down here, a slight push to the downside, we could get GJ coming down here, breaking this low here. Let me just draw that out for you guys. So looking to break this low here. If it does break this low, we could see it coming down to this level down here. But this low, I would like it to break for me to consider adjusting the stops. Again, still rejecting the downside here, USD CAD is, but let's see, is it strong enough? And again, GJ, I still feel this is going to dump here, at least temporarily. And if we can get that, strong bearish push and a break below this, it'll be risk-free for me. Just waiting on that. And again, USD CAD is the one that I'm still looking at for a strong bullish run here. I still feel it has it in it with a nice, 30-minute close here. I really like the 30-minute close here because, it retraced back up or pulled back nicely. And here comes GJ as well, right? I didn't want to enter a GJ setup, but it looked very, very clean. And I said, why not add an extra 0.5% risk? Already up, 5.5% up already for the week. That's including the mentorship, group entries and also the YouTube stream entries. And here it is. Nice push. And you see, guys, once you have a safe system in place and you're able to read the charts, so fluently, and when the charts and the movements and your understanding of it match the system that you're trading, everything is in confluence, and you'll feel at peace with the charts. There's no emotions. There's no gambling. There's no FOMO whatsoever. It's just peace. It's art, and it's beautiful. And if you can you can gain, an actual income from this, and not only just an income, but you can create, um, an immense amount of wealth, as you increase your capital, right? The sky's literally the limit now with this, um, trading mindset and the belief and the ability to trade effectively, right? Sky's the limit. Pull back on GJ, please. I'm going in sell stop. Yeah, I think that was from earlier. Yep. So here comes GJ now. No top wick on the current candle, but nonetheless, I'm looking for a strong bearish push here. Again, it's a temporary push. It may not even reach down to the bottom end here, but it will reach to a certain level within our profit area. And at that point, I can consider, adjusting and so forth, right? So my level is right here for now. We'll see as we move along. I got in gold buys at 1992.5, up 24 pips. So far, no draw. Nice. Nice. USD CAD looks good. Yeah, we do have, again, the current candle has no bottom wick. But again, with some bullish pressure here, right? The 30-minute close was, again, very nice. Gained a lot of confidence for the setup to survive. And just looking for a nice strong push. Again, current candle has no bottom wick. Let's see, does it just avoid that and continue up here? As again, we're approaching a higher time frame candle closure here. So with that pressure, does it pull above, or does it reject at that level, right, and come back down? If it does come back down, this here, if it does come back down, we're looking at this zone right here, which again, it can come back down another 6 pips, maybe create a lower low here, or lower low and then reverse. But then again, it's going to take too much time away, as we only have 24 minutes, and I'm looking at the 2 and 4 hour candles to close within that range, right, for this setup to kind of actually prosper here. So if it does come back down, then I'm going to, have less confidence in this trade to close within that range, which it has been for the, last 24 hours. So that's the challenge right there. Also, GJ again still not coming back down. Here is USD CAD again, no bottom wick here, but again with some pressure here, it can continue up here. It can really continue up here, even if it has no bottom wick. Okay, still moving up here. And again, USD CAD has not made a pullback, even though there's no wick on the bottom of the candle. But GJ is making his move out. Again, I was less confident in GJ, guys. I felt the trade was still very clean, but was definitely less confident because of the bullish run. But nonetheless, I think the sell stop entry was still very valid. And even if it doesn't come all the way down, it can still, we can still get some pips out of this setup, and make it risk free. And here comes USD CAD. Nice, beautiful push. Let's go. So you can see that pressure now. The pressure is coming from a larger time frame candle closure here, right? At the same time, the range, you can see now this range, the price has been respecting this range. So because of that respect of the range here, right, from the previous candles, and there's so many of them. Look at all these 2-hour candles, all within this 20 pip range. So it's battling that as well. So there's pressure from that side to respect the range and price coming right back in. And at the same time, again, there's a higher time frame candle closure as well. So from those factors, price could come right back in. Even if it dumps down later, it will come back in that range. And, we're using that as a kind of hack to, the range for the price to come back in for us to gain as many pips as possible, and then consider either, putting stops at break even or in profit, so we don't lose out either. Now you can see now the second consecutive candle without any bottom wick, and this one may create a wick at the bottom. Yep, right there. Unless it's a straight. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. So it created a bottom wick now, and it can continue up as we're approaching now. What 20 minutes left now for the 2 and 4 hour candles closure here. So you can see how we can use those factors in consideration, and that helps understanding the charts better, and also we can understand that because of that now we could still hold on to the pair and continue trading it and letting it run. Look at this, beautiful. So 5-minute EMA can certainly be there. GJ is again still not complying again. That's why I was less confident with GJ, but nonetheless, I still feel GJ can come down and break this level here, at least to a certain degree, even if it doesn't come all the way down here. But nonetheless, it's working beautifully, guys. Look at this. The 2 and 4 hour candle have come right back in. We're 19 minutes to go, and now the challenge is, does it close in there? Because there is a non-wick candle on the previous 5-minute candle, right? No bottom wick, but nonetheless, the 5-minute EMA could certainly be tapped, and the 15-minute EMA is right above. Right, where's the 1 hour here? So the 1 hour here as well, and then the 2 hours obviously above that. So all the EMAs are above as well. So that's another good or great confluence, right? Or confluences to have. So there's a lot of things above the price, even though this previous 5-minute candle did not have a bottom wick. But you can see how it didn't really matter to me because I understand what's really going on overall, right? The prices are trying to respect the range on the higher time frames, and also battling with the higher time frame candle closure, so it doesn't have much time to come right back in the range. Of course, that won't happen for every case, but I'm also looking at GJ as a directional confluence, and you can see how everything maps out together perfectly. Right now, GJ is coming back down as well. So, I mean, everything's working in order, guys. I mean, can't make this up. Okay. Yeah, so I can anticipate, USD making a strong push now. Does the 4-hour candle close green, right? Does it close bullish here with a bullish engulfing end? It's very possible. I mean, how far are we from 7 pips? 7 pips in 18 minutes. Very possible with the pressure that USD CAD has currently right now, right? So it can tap the 5-minute, 15, 30-minute, 1 hour, and even the 2 hour. If it gets to the 2 hour, it's going to return green, which is going to be amazing to see, because we'll capture our TP by that time. And here comes GJ as well. So again, GJ was due for a slight retracement. How far does it come down? 5-minute EMA looks like a very strong target. I felt very confident about the setup for at least the price to break below this level here, and then we can consider how we manage accordingly in terms of adjusting the stops, either at break even or in profit. But again, I can see it coming down and breaking this low. The 5-minute EMA looks very strong, guys. It's a very nice target for GJ. Whether I hold on for that long, I don't know, depending on how long it takes and how far we are in terms of with the amount of minutes left to the 2 and 4 hour candle closures here. And again, a beautiful push right back in the range. You can see now. That's why I continue to adjust the buy stops over and over again, so we can get a better entry. And I really truly felt that USD CAD was respecting that range, and with the 2 and 4 hour candle closures coming up, felt that we can get this to go. And then as we brought the buy stops down, our TP target came down as well. So here's GJ again, still looking for a stronger push here. We got a 15-minute candle close. It's going to be significant here. A significant close here. Let's see. Does it close strong here for USD CAD? And does it close bearish here? Strong bearish close here for GJ here. Nice push. I like that push from GJ. Can we get another stronger push here? Nice push. Okay. Good luck. Okay. You only trade 2 pairs GJ and USD CAD. Yep, that's correct. Again, the reason is because of directional confluence, or I can say inverse correlation. And I can use the inverse correlation to my advantage. And that means inverse correlation means if one pair is going up, the other pair is going to go down. Of course, that doesn't happen 100% of the time. But if you study the pairs enough and you understand which sessions they really do move in opposite directions, as you see they are doing right now, you can use that to your advantage, even if you trade only one pair. But you have to study it, to a certain degree, and understand, which sessions they do mostly move inversely, not always, and use that to your advantage. So again, that does take time, experience. You stick around to the streams, and you realize that it does indeed work. Again, looking for a strong push here, guys. The 5-minute EMA for both pairs is what I'm looking for. GJ's nice push. It almost broke this level. Now let's see. Is it just a tap or does it break this level? It is a significant level within the short here, short position. But I feel, we got what, 14 minutes left now, and we can get a strong push right down here, right to the bottom end of this range right here. It may reject it a bit here, but nonetheless, we'll see. And USD CAD, I hope it doesn't come all the way down here. But again, we got a 2 and 4 hour candle close here. So you can see now, even if it wants to respect the smaller range right here, the larger range, which the 2 and 4 hour candle have been a part of, the 2 and 4 hour candles, that range seems more prominent now since we have a 4 hour close coming. Let's see. Nice push. I like that push from USD. Look at that. Beautiful push. Okay. Both USD CAD and GJ pumping in the same direction. Which one is not following suit? Well, GJ was, I think you might have been speaking about earlier, was still rejecting this area. Now you can see they are following suit, right? Perfect. Okay, as you trade GJ, I also trade GU while trading GJ. Do you plan to do this in the future? No, I only plan on sticking to the pairs that I know. And again, because sometimes you will see that even if GJ and GU, I do understand that they have a direct correlation where they move in the same direction majority of the time. But again, for me personally, again, sticking to 1 or 2 pairs is a must. And I truly feel that that's going to change your trading to get to the next level, right? Sticking to 1 or 2 pairs. You don't have to trade a lot of pairs. Study the 1 or 2 pairs at most and master them to the level where you understand every little movement that occurs. As you can see that I'm doing the commentary for every minute, every second here with the pair moving here. And yeah, so you don't need to, do more than 1 or 2 pairs or study more than 1 or 2 pairs or trade more than 1 or 2 pairs, right? Going all over the board is going to limit your time to study each individual pair, right? And that limiting of time may take you more time to be profitable because you have to spend more time on each pair and so forth. So again, limit yourself. That's not only in pairs and also in your trades. Limit your risk, right? So the limiting aspect will actually balance out your trading for the better. Where is TP1? Okay, for GJ it's right here. For USD CAD it's right there. So nice push from USD CAD, guys. I really like the 30-minute close previously, and I like the 50-minute close as well. And now we got less than 11 minutes left. And can we get another strong push above here? You can see now the 4 hour candle may not return green, but it's a nice push back in the range. I mean, how many pips is this now for USD CAD? Let me see. Even though GJ has not broken that level yet, let's see. About 6-7 pips. It's about 15 pips. So we're almost halfway there. Nearly halfway there. So the 5-minute EMA will get us to more than halfway. And I do believe it. The USD CAD will get to the 5-minute EMA here. We got another 5-minute close coming up in less than a minute here. And I like where GJ is at right now. I like where USD CAD is at. Both pairs are very, very close to breaking a certain nice close. Look at that close from GJ. Look at that. No bottom wick or no top wick, guys, but look at GJ. It has broken below that level and gonna consider adjusting very soon. And USD CAD again looking for the 5-minute EMA, which will be also my area of adjustment here. But again, both trades called live here, guys, and both are in profit. Nice profit. GJ is about how many pips now? About 8 or 9 pips out of 22 pips. So almost halfway there as well. Nice. Beautiful here. Look at this. Again, really felt strongly about this one. I did not want to enter GJ, guys, but really felt strongly about this one. And you guys can see what's really going down here. But again, there's no top wick here. So does it create a top wick now and then push down again? Yep, it created a wick. It created a wick, and this could be a pump right here. Look at the 5-minute EMA. Look at the 5-minute EMA. Is getting very, very close to the bottom end of this range here. And again, I hope you guys enjoy this one, guys. Enjoy your Friday here, guys. Look at this. Beautiful. It's just been a beautiful week. One of the best weeks on the stream, guys. Can't deny this. Can't deny the system here. And here we go again. And if you guys really want to enjoy your Friday, do not let this trade go back to, there's no chance I'm letting this trade go into drawdown. Forget that. I'm not even letting this trade go into break even. So 1-7, let's do 7. You know what? Let's do this level right here. 7, what is it? 707. Yeah, right there. This level right here. Yep, right there, guys. And USD CAD. What are we at now? Almost halfway there. So guys, enjoy your Friday. Don't let this go back and draw down, guys. There's no point. Take your profit what you can. Even my risk wasn't high in the setup, but nonetheless, we've been winning every single setup here. Yeah, I may get stopped out here. I don't mind, guys. It's not worth it for me. We got 8 minutes left, and USD CAD I'm still in all the way. And GJ here still didn't stop me out here. Let's see. Do we get one more push here? GJ winning damn free money. Absolutely. Right here. So good. Yep. And do you hold the trade on the weekend? No, I do not hold trades on the weekend. Unless it's a large gold range, which I will be mentioning in the mentorship group when I do feel gold is in a nice larger range. But that's something that's out of the scope of the streams here. And here comes USD CAD. Again, you guys can see now, guys, if I'm mastering these two pairs, right? If I'm mastering these two pairs and I'm winning, considerable amount, I don't need to go, look for other pairs and so forth. I don't need to do that. I'm good with this. Again, the percentage is high enough. You can still get 5, 3, 4, 5%. I'm not even going to say a week, a month. Just increase your capital and stick to what it's solid, right? Stick to what you're good at. Don't have to go everywhere else and make money, because I'm telling you guys, a lot of gold traders, they lose a lot of money. They won't tell you about that. And I've been there. I made a lot of money in gold, and I lost a lot of money on gold as well. So I'm good with not having to trade gold on the smaller ranges. I'm perfectly fine. I found my winners here, and I'm gonna stick to that. I understand where you are coming from. I've already built a solid strategy with gold, which is why I trade no more than 3 pairs at a time. Perfect. That's perfect right there. I was taught by somebody who's been trading for 13 years, so that's for sure he did help. So that for sure did help with being profitable with gold. Perfect. Yeah. So again, if gold is your pair and you know you had mentorship, you had guidance, you understand it as well for yourself, you have a system with it, that's perfect, right? That's what I was talking about is if you know you're trying to enter gold, because you know of a high volatility, but since you already know gold and you break it, you know, broken it down, you understand it, you have a system with it, that's solid. Yeah, out of both positions, not getting back on front exactly. So for me, I'm comfortable with where GJ is. I was only risking 0.5% here anyways. Um, exactly, 6%, or sorry, 6 pips. I don't mind. I'm still in. USD CAD is rejecting that level now. I don't like that, but nonetheless, I'm still in the USD CAD. It did come up how many pips here? About 7 pips out of what, 15, so almost halfway there. Um, you know, I still feel it has a push left in it. And here comes GJ. Got GJ stop me out right here. No problem. You know, I'm enjoying my profits as well. So it's a winner here for me. USD CAD, I'm still in, guys. I haven't adjusted my stop loss yet. I'm looking for the 5-minute EMA tap, but if it doesn't do that, it is a new 5-minute candle. And look at GJ, guys. I told you guys it may come down for some pips. It may not come all the way down, but it will be a risk-free setup for me, which it was. It came down 12 pips out of it went more than halfway, and I captured my 6 pips. And you can see now, I'm out of this trade. For me, it doesn't matter, but you guys got to make those quick decisions, right? I'm happy and I'm content. I didn't even want to enter GJ. So for me, it's just just extra cash here with the GJ setup here. So no issue for me. USD CAD is the one I'm really looking for because this is the one I was really aiming to see, you know, get to TP target here or multiple TPs. If it does get up to or break above the 5-minute EMA, I'm looking for the TP target and then some runners above here. So I'm still in USD CAD. I still haven't adjusted it because this is the pair that I was actually confident in trading. And GJ to give us some extra pips here. And GJ could still come all the way down here, right? I just adjusted it quickly because, again, there's 4 minutes left for the 4-hour candle closure. And it did spike back up, not risking it. Here comes USD CAD. Beautiful push. Look at that. Beautiful push. Look at that, guys. Can't make this up. Beautiful push. Again, for me, guys, I could do this all day, guys. I could, you know, just trade all day. You know, speak about ranges. Maybe not trade all the pairs, or trade all the setups. But for you guys, I can trade all day and give you guys setups, you know, as many as possible because the ranges happen so often. And that's, you know, that's the powerful part about the system and strategy, that you can find it all the time. You just have to have a proper system, you know, to trade it. That's all. Yeah, good profits, better to be content. Exactly, right? There you go. And you can see no bottom wick on GJ right now on the 5-minute candle, but there's 3 minutes left. 4-hour candle closure coming up, and a new 4-hour and 2-hour candle opening coming up. It's just not worth it. It could be stuck in this zone here as well. But I'm glad I got some profit out of this, which again, I believed there was going to be some profit out of this, and it was going to be risk-free for me. In fact, it was going to be profitable. So right away, I didn't even adjust my stops to break even. I adjusted it to profit, but in decent profit, 6 pips. So capture that, right? Again, lesson learned, guys. I told you guys it may not come all the way down, even though it still may come down after the 4-hour candle opening, but nonetheless, it may not come all the way down, but it will become a risk-free setup for us. And if you didn't capitalize, you know, almost at break even now. So was it worth it? I continue to say it's not worth it. Not for me, at least. Yep. So it's pretty much at break even now. You're going to come back and draw down here right before the 4-hour close. Way too risky, you know, to have held GJ here. But look at USD CAD, the one that I actually was confident in, the one I actually really believed in, and that's why I adjusted the buy stops multiple times. It's coming right back up, guys, as planned. GJ was not in the plans of, you know, reaching all the way down here, so I'm okay with that. But nonetheless, 5-minute EMA is about to be tapped. We got 1 minute left for the 4-hour and 2-hour candle closure. But look at this. Look at this. Look where the 4-hour and 2-hour candles closed. right? Because there's 1 minute left. It's not going to dump all the way down in less than a minute now. But look where it dumped, right back in the range, right? Even though that 5 minute down here had no bottom wick. I guess it did create that wick now, but initially it didn't have that wick. But here we go. And here we are with the 5 minute EMA tap. If it does break above that, guys, I'm going to be adjusting my stops to not only break even, but profit. And here is GJ and drawdown here. Look at this. So everything called live, guys. Nothing hidden. And it's been a beautiful week here. After a break-even Monday, it's been just a winning, pretty much winning day every single day since then, right? And Friday being a nice winner here with GJ, a nice win, off stream with the membership members, and here's USD CAD as the last setup again for the day. Again, it was a slow day yesterday, guys. It ranged in this 20 pip range over and over again. So it's not, I wouldn't, want to trade too long on a Friday, especially. So let's just see how this pair goes here. Again, looking for the 5 minute EMA tap. Here is the new 4 candle opening. And with GJ's, bullish opening here, or bullish ending here, it could push all the way down. Here it is. Look at this. And here's USD CAD, guys. Look at this. Can it break above that? Yeah. Yeah, GJ, yeah, it can make that pullback. And here it is, potentially here. But I had to wait for the 4-hour candle opening. But nonetheless, again, was it worth it to hold and be right back in drawdown after it going more than 50% our way? I don't think it was worth it, but nonetheless, it's completely fine. And again, looking for a strong push from USD CAD here to continue the move up. Can it do it now, or is it going to delay the move? What are we at now, guys? This is about, should be more than halfway there. 10 pips almost out of 15. Now it's about 8.5. Still more than halfway there. All right, guys, I'm going to make this risk free now. So it's going to be a beautiful Friday for me now. There's no chance of me losing out on the setup. In fact, just to make it a little better, I'm going to put my stops slightly in profit here. So now I don't mind, guys. I don't mind what it is. And as it moves above, guys, I'm going to adjust my stop loss into more profit. And we'll see how it goes. And look at GJ, guys. Look at that power move right after the 4-hour candle. So you can see a potential, liquidity grab, as somebody mentioned in the chat here. And the pullback right back down. 33 viewers. Happy to see you grow so fast. Yeah, I mean, it's almost, 3 months in now that, I've been live streaming on YouTube. In the beginning, it was just me and 1 or 2 regulars. Yep. And appreciate it. Appreciate you, sticking around for that long. It really makes a difference, for every viewer that joins, it does kind of help with the algo as well. So appreciate that. And appreciate everybody joining in. A lot of new members, a lot of new viewers, that join regularly on a daily basis here. I appreciate you guys as well. And again, there's lots more to come, guys. Stick around. You guys may have just found, your favorite stream for, trading Forex. But nonetheless, it's been a beautiful day today as well, with a lot of setups just going the right way. Again, if you put those safety measures in place, they will work. And again, guys, I only have a day left. If you guys are still considering, purchasing the course, it's on the largest discount possible. It will not be on a discount as such, as it has right now, as it is right now. So, take what you can. If you're looking for, the discount code, it is Forex 70. with the link in the description. If you are considering that, we got one more day before that sale goes away, and also the mentorship as well. You can join my Telegram and Instagram and so forth to see more or have more information about that. I'm not going to be discussing on the stream now. Okay. I missed the lives. Been quite busy for me lately, but I've seen you've been smashing it. Okay, appreciate that. And again, whatever you're busy with, of course, it may be developing you as a person as well. So nonetheless, that's also part of life. But I appreciate your kind words. Where can I send you a message? I want to propose something to you that you may like. I've been watching you since the beginning. Okay, yeah, you can message me on Telegram or Instagram or email me, however you please. Definitely a top stream. I appreciate that. I was just bragging there, but appreciate that. Okay, my JPY trade is at break even. Okay, where are we? Okay, there you go. So it's a nice push down here, guys. Beautiful push. No top wick though. But again, with that opening pressure, right? With that opening pressure, we could see it come all the way down, and you can see the 5-minute must be very, very close now. Look at that. Look where the 5-minute landed now, the EMA. You can see that. So with that opening pressure now, does it pump down here? And likewise with the USD CAD. Ooh, look at that push from USD CAD. No top wick, but it's up there. I was going to move my stops to this level here, but because I understood that it could come back down here, I avoided that. So I'm still going to keep my stops where it is. But again, guys, if I do get stopped out, I'm completely, I'm okay with it. I was only 0.5% risk for this setup, and I was only 0.5% risk for GJ. And so GJ, was a winner for me. And USD CAD here, again, if it does not go all the way, guys, it is Friday. It's been very slow yesterday because of Thanksgiving holiday, and then it's Black Friday today for, for Canadians too and Americans. And again, we can anticipate a little bit more of a slower movement today as well. So if it doesn't reach all the way, if it doesn't get there, it's completely fine. All I know is that I am not only risk free, but I was profitable with GJ, and I will be profitable with USD CAD no matter what, right? And that's a good feeling to end off Friday, to end off another trading week, and nearly another month, right? Because next Friday now we're gonna have a new month. So December 1st, I believe, is next Friday. So this will be the last full week of this month. And we'll come back to, so next week, it'll be 4 days for November. And then Friday will be the new monthly candle. But nonetheless, again, another successful week, another great week. Each week just keeps getting better and better, guys. Each week keeps getting better and better. And yeah, so that's that. Okay, appreciate the follow. And again, here is the last setup that I'm a part of, guys. I'll look at GJ just because, but again, I mentioned to you guys what I did with the setup, and there was enough time, to get to that. I told you guys. Now it could be ranging in this level here as well, guys. Look at this. This is also a decent size as well. So if it does not respect this level, the reason why I felt it could come down here is because the 5-minute EMA is a nice area that meets the bottom end of a larger range, or sorry, the top end of a larger range. But if it doesn't do that, it's okay. There's still a lot of bullish momentum on GJ, and it can continue up. But even then, guys, it came down more than halfway, right? You can see right here, it came down more than halfway out of 22 pips, right? 22 pips. It came down more than 12 pips, which means that it came down more than halfway. If you guys didn't capture that, I didn't capture that, but it broke this level, which again, I put out way before the price reached here. It broke this level. It closed below this level. And once it pushed down here, I adjusted my stops over here. Everybody had enough time to adjust it accordingly as well. If not, you're battling right now with break even here. And if your stop loss is still, in drawdown here, then, if it does push up all the way here, it can come all the way up here. So it wasn't worth it. Again, everything was called live, as you guys know it. And here's USD CAD as well. See, again, if USD CAD is not respecting that because it's a Friday, it's a lazy Friday, less movement, over Thursday. And so if it's not going to come back up here, I don't mind. If it does tap me out, I don't mind. I'll be out of it. And it's just, again, slower movement today. So I can't really do much about that. But what we can do is secure profit as it does get into profit, right? Even USD CAD got into more than halfway, right? USD CAD gave us more than, what is this? 9.5 pips out of 15 pips. So 2/3 of the way there. 2/3. So almost 70% of the trade could have been caught right here at the 5-minute EMA, which is a good marker, right? It's not like, oh, I didn't know it's going to reject here. Yes, it was going to do a slight rejection at the 5-minute EMA. And the price held over here for how many minutes here? You can see 1, 2, even 3 minutes here. You had a chance to close out. Sometimes that's how much time you'll get, even less time sometimes, to close out if you feel that that's decent enough. So, 2/3 of the way there. And here comes GJ back again. Let's see. So I haven't been tapped out here, guys. As you can see, the price did not come back down here. Although I don't believe this is going to be, I'll be holding on for too long, as, it may just get tapped here. But nonetheless, guys, if you guys are interested in the course right now, again, it's the best sale possible. Prices are going up next week. Mentorship prices are going up for the premium side of things. So I'm only mentioning because if you guys are interested, you guys get it at a discount this week. If not, and you guys are interested in the future, it's going to be full price, right? And there won't be any more sales. So I have to get that out of the way. So, you can't blame me later on. I did mention it on the stream. I did mention it in the groups, Telegram, Instagram, and so forth. So nonetheless, here we are. Does it tap us out here? I mean, tap me out at least. Let's see. Okay, yep. So guys, I'm out of the setup. Not a problem at all. So it's 2.5 out of what? 15 pips. So very minimal. Again, it was only a 0.5% risk. I'm perfectly fine with that. You can see now it's in this kind of consolidation zone. The 5-minute EMA was a strong rejection with the 4-hour close coming up, right? And it opened up with the bearish push. You can see there's no top wick on this candle over here. It could come right back up as it ranges in this level, right here. The range is in this level, so price could come all the way down here. GJ must be coming up as well. Yep, you can see that. And GJ could be stuck in this range right here. Right, but again, both pairs went more than halfway. In fact, USD CAD went 2/3 of the way there, and GJ went to halfway there. Right, even if these setups were not that realistic. I mean, USD CAD was still realistic for me, but GJ was still, 50-50. Considered it because I did, understand that it will drop into the profit, zone, and 0.5% risk can't blame getting that trade into profit and getting some decent profit out of that, getting some profit out of USD CAD, and that's all for me. I have a question for you. Do you believe streaming has made you a better trader, meaning you are even more careful than before because of the stream? So again, I was always sharing my entries, through different groups and so forth, and I had results to show over its time, right? So what I say has helped me, it's improved. I'll tell you what, I'll say it like this. So I only take the most safest setups on the stream, right? Because again, I know there's a lot of new traders out there, beginner traders, intermediate traders, and they're learning the system. So for that reason, I'm extra careful in taking the safest setup so you guys can take advantage of that. So if that has changed my profitability, it's still been relatively the same, 75% to 80%, or between 70 and 80. Um, so I would still say my percentage has still stayed the same. However, the stream setups, I've been very careful with in terms of just making it the safest possible setup. Which again, on my personal level, I may not always take the most safest possible setup because I'm accustomed to some risk, right? And that does take time. So if that answers your question to that degree, but nonetheless, yes, on the stream, I'm going to be taking the most safest setups that are the lowest risk possible. But I do adjust my risk when I trade on my personal account privately. Um, but generally, I have also limited. What I would say is I've limited my own trading because of dedication to the streams, dedication to the mentorship, the course launch, and a lot of other things that are going on to help build this community. So if anything, I've limited my trading, and whether that's improved or not, I still have relatively the same percentage, right? So that would be that. Okay, so yeah, GD could be ranging in this zone here, guys, right here. So broke out of that, closed the 4 hour strong bullish, and yeah, and USD CAD can be in this range now. Right, guys. So I think, yeah, there's not much else to discuss here because both of these setups, did hit my stops, which were in profit. They both went over halfway into profit, even though the setups, GD especially, was not that convincing. Although again, it would, I was convinced that it would give us some profit. With USD CAD, I still felt that it could push above to the 15, 30-minute, 1 hour EMAs, and eventually get to the TP target, as the 2 hour EMA is right short, slightly above it right there. But the 5-minute EMA really held up strong, and I understand that there's an area of a range here, and it's not a bad range. And GJ also is caught up in this range as well. But nonetheless, guys, we'll wrap it up here. And again, I appreciate everybody joining the stream. I believe we hit another record high today, overall. So the most amount of viewers concurrently, right at the same time, watching the stream. So we hit a record high today. It's been a great week once again, and again, I I hope you guys again stick around for more, for the next few weeks, for the next few months, whatever it may be, and benefit and take as much value as possible from the streams, to level up your own trading. Whether you join the community or not, that it doesn't matter as long as you level up, and I can leave at least that type of legacy behind, because again, I want to fulfill every part of being from just learning learning trading, going through that journey of individual independent trading. I wish I didn't have to build my own system, but that took a lot more years, to build that system. Of course, now every trader may mold some things from an existing strategy to benefit themselves, and if it works for them, why not? But I just understood that the range is something that's valid. The consolidation period that the markets have for the pairs, for the indices, for gold, whatever that may be, and then just built my system through that. Iterated a lot of things over the years, and then started getting a lot of payouts, and so forth. So that story is out there. But nonetheless, again, I really appreciate everybody joining in. For the Zoom members, for the mentorship members, stick around for a few more minutes. But for the YouTube family here, guys, I'll be signing off here. Again, as always, safe trading. Take care. Have a great weekend. And I will see you guys back next week.